Okay, so this is part 4 of finding my long lost sister. So I just went back in my Facebook messages and so I'm gonna talk about the cousin, Demetrius, right? So this is my cousin on my mom's side, which is her cousin, so she's my something something cousin. I don't fucking know. So anyway, the conversation that me and my mom had that I talked about in the previous video, which I will add the screenshots in this video. I ran out of time on the last video. But anyways, so that conversation between me and my mom happened August 23rd. I know for sure now that it was on the 23rd because like I say, those screenshots were taken like 1 a.m. August 24th. So August 23rd, 2014 at 9:42 p.m. You can kind of see it right here. Demetrius, she messages me, hey, 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 honey, give me a call if you can, puts her number and says, please. And then at 10:19, I messaged her back. I said, did my mom tell you something? Because I'm not getting into that. I have not done anything wrong. She says, call me. I said, you didn't say if my mom told you something or not. She said, come on, we better than that. Call me. Then she said, so you gonna call me? I said, believe it or not, my phone is charging. That's why I'm on the computer. She says, okay. Then she says, I'm sure somebody got a phone beside you. And so the next message between us is from me on August 28th. So I believe I did call her that night, and if I'm remembering correctly, the conversation was Demetrius basically telling me that she remembers that she's the one who walked like was holding my sister and walked her down the street and gave her to an older lady from Aunt Velda's house. She also was talking about some stuff about how she had went to court with my mom and shit like that. But I'm gonna get into that later because I got messages about that. So on August 28th, 2014. Oh, and I want to point out the fact that me and my mom get into it, and here comes Demetrius. My mom always likes to send flying monkeys on her behalf, and I know a lot of people use that terminology, and so a lot of people feel like people just be saying shit because they be hearing it. No, my family is literally textbook narcissism, toxicity, flying monkeys, triangulation, all of that. What my mom did with me and my sister especially was triangulation for sure. So anyway, August 28, 2014 at 10:02 p.m. I said, "Hey cousin, my sister is still awaiting your call." I meant to say I gave her your number so she may call you. I don't know. That was at 10:02. So 11:26, she said, "Hey, honey, I was sleeping, have a bad migraine. Ruthie, I will call her tomorrow. I'm going to text her. Okay, love you." And I said, "Okay, cool. I love you too. Hope you feel better." She said, "Okay, thank you." So then on August 29th at 4:49 p.m., I said, "I have a question. Did you tell my mom all that stuff that you told Jaquita?" Which Jaquita is my sister's birth name. That's no longer her name because when she was adopted, her adopted mom changed her name. But anyway, so Jaquita is Sunshine, y'all. Um, and so at 5:04, Demetrius messaged me back. She said, "Yes, honey, I did. If you can call me." I said, "I'm on the bus, can't hear that good." And I said, "So the part about her supposedly being unfit, you said that to mama?" I said, "You know what? Never mind. I'm done with this whole situation. Take care." And she said, wait, unfit to your mom? Ruthie called me. I said to you, oh, wait, I said to your mom what I said to you and Sunshine not understanding. I said, Sunshine has a completely different view of what happened at court and all that. I don't want to hear anymore. I'm removing myself. It's too much. So she said, well, I don't know what she meant. I told her, well, maybe she said, well, I told your mom the truth about that day when Sunshine left and that day of court. I'm not scared to say it again. Everyone wanted me to be honest and said what I remember. And that is what I remembered. And I told your Jackie's my mom, that as well. What reason I would have to lie? None of you and Jackie to lie none of you. And Jackie asked me to talk to her, and I said where I remembered if she have another outlook, I believe she meant outlook on it. It's not my fault. I was young, and I'm not going to lie for anyone. Now, what your mom said to her or you said to her, I remember, and I told Jackie what I remember, so there is no blame on me. She said, so when you say remove yourself, then you will be removing yourself for the wrong reasons. I said, you didn't tell me anything about that day when we talked. Okay, so here's where it's clearing up, because I'm hearing it now. So Demetrius didn't tell me the stuff that she told my sister on the phone when I called her that night on the 23rd. So anyway, I said, you didn't tell me anything about that day when we talked. I didn't even know. And if it seems like I'm stumbling all over the place, it is because I kind of am, because I have not looked at these messages since 2014. So anyway, I didn't even know you knew anything until my mom told me that you said you were the one who took her to the lady. Now you see how my mama is the one who told me that. So my mama was going around telling a story, right? But each time she told the story, she would be adding pieces or taking away pieces. Like, I feel like a lot of it was lies, but a lot of it was truth also, but she was twisting it, right? I said, my thing is, no one person can know everything from all sides, and regardless of what it said, she's going to feel however she wants. So I don't want to be in the middle, outside looking in, none of it. I have enough stress. It is what it is, and that's all it's going to be. And for the record, I didn't say you lied about anything. I asked what you said to my mom. Then she messaged back at 6:10, and she said, Ruthie, no, I didn't tell you what I knew that day it happened. But to be honest, like she said, when Jackie told all you guys what happened that day, she said that she didn't believe the story she gave. Excuse me. It's still a lot of unanswered questions that we will never know or get answers, and she want answers why she was left during the whole process. Where was your mom at? Jackie told her and you guys she left her that one night. You don't believe that, and she doesn't either. So it's things things we can't answer. I know what I saw and did and all of that. The unfit part was the day of court, and I told Jackie that I thought they said you were unfit or something like that, and they awarded the couple custody because they had a stable living environment for Sunshine. So what's done is done. We can't go back. So I would hope everyone can move forward because we are all getting older. She feels like she went through everything in her life because of that day your mom left her. I said, okay. She said, Ruthie, I love you. And I did not say nothing back to her. So here's my thing with this. So this is how I was feeling, because so on one hand, my mama is mad at me. Sunshine is mad because she's trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm in the fucking middle. I don't have no answers for nobody, but as I don't know if y'all can tell my tone, but I was like still kind of defending my mom in a way, but I'm still gathering all this information that's coming from all these different places, right? And so basically what I told Sunshine also is that, like, you're not going to be able to, like, get the flat out truth from any one person, but everybody was having they say they bits and pieces, but I just got tired of being in the middle at that point. I'm going to stop right here so I can insert these screenshots. So it'll be more parts tomorrow. Okay, so these are screenshots with me and my mom. And then the other screenshots where it's like dark with Demetrius, that's the cousin. So that's the two conversations that I talked about in part 3 and here in part 4. What part of my own child? Ready, game. Yeah, this is part 4. So I talked about these conversations in parts 3 and 4. So I just wanted y'all to have a visual of the screenshot. Since holding my phone up, it doesn't show it very well because, like I say, I keep receipts and nobody can say that I'm twisting their words or I'm lying on them because you can clearly see what was said to me and what I said back in these messages. All right, bye.